Also making news on this Tuesday morning, Canada once again in the crosshairs of Donald Trump. In a social media post last night, Trump threatening to actually block the opening of the new Gordie Howe Bridge, which connects Windsor and Detroit. In this over 400-word post, Trump listing several concerns, including U.S. alcohol being pulled from Canadian shelves, to claims that Canada wants to make a deal with China, which he claims would spell the end of ice hockey and the Stanley Cup, as you can see there on your screen. And Trump also saying that he will not allow this newly built bridge to open until the U.S. is, quote, fully compensated for everything we have given them.
Okay. Global's Jackson Prosco joins us from Washington with more on this. Now, Jackson, aren't we paying for this bridge, the $6.5 billion price tag? Hasn't that been entirely funded by the Canadian government?
Yeah, there's a lot going on with Trump's post here. Not only did Canada pay for it, the final product will be jointly owned by Canada and Michigan. Trump has also claimed that there were no U.S. components to the bridge, but the U.S. portion did involve steel from the U.S. There's a lot going on in his extended rant here. But essentially, he is citing all these various trade fights and is saying that Canada expects, quote, me as president to allow them to take advantage of America in exchange for what he says is absolutely nothing. This seems to be one more sort of poke at Canada in the midst of these trade negotiations, in the midst of Trump's anger over Canada's talks with China. And so here you've got this threat. We should also point out, though, that Trump himself backed construction of this bridge during his first term back in 2017. So it's not really clear how serious this threat is. We have reached out to the White House for further clarification or comment. So far, they haven't said anything back to us.
All right. More to come on that, to be sure.